joined by Jenny Horn, markets correspondent here on Schwab Network, taking a look at the moves that Warren Buffett's team is making there at Berkshire Hathaway, in fact, trimming some positions in some big names. Jenny Horn, tell us all about it.
Yeah, and I do really like these 13F filings we do get from Berkshire Hathaway, Nicole, because they give us somewhat of a read of what a company as massive as Berkshire Hathaway is really doing. Apple adjustments, which is its largest holding still, we did see it trim its Apple shares by roughly 10 million, suggesting a cautious outlook despite the fact that the stock has continued to overall appreciate and make its dividend payments. I mean, at the end of the quarter, they did still hold, though, 905 million Apple shares. Berkshire does stand to receive around 217 million in dividend income alone from its Apple investment, so pretty amazing there. But the value of their Apple holding actually rose from 157 billion roughly at the end of the third quarter to around 174 billion at the end of the fourth quarter, reflecting what we heard from Apple around a 12.6% rally during that same period. Now, as far as further trimming, they did reduce their position in Paramount Global Class B shares by over 30 million to just over 63 million shares, as we saw the fact that this company is exploring potential M&A options. They also did reduce their stake in HP Inc. or HPQ by about 80 million to 22.8 million. So Apple's the biggest story here, not really seeing much activity as Apple's down for yet another day, about 1.3% in real time.
All right, thank you for that. Fun to look at all of the holdings there. Bank of America, American Express, Coca-Cola, he was always big on. You mentioned HPQ, Chevron, Oxy. I remember him being hot on the rails for a while, but great news recap for Apple and Paramount. How about when we look at the Magnificent Seven, big news for Nvidia?
Big news for Nvidia's valuation. Anyone that's watched this stock shouldn't really be surprised that we're continuing to see its overall market value just rip higher, now surpassing Alphabet as the third largest company as far as market cap based off of course, Wednesday's closing price. Now, this name has been the story to watch now for 2023 and 2024. We have seen the Magnificent Seven stocks that's dominated 2023, but Nvidia showed really the brightest, and it wasn't even close. I mean, we saw it more than tripled last year, by far the best performer in the S&P 500. We've also seen plenty now building their case against Nvidia, but still, all things considered, I mean, of the analysts covering this name, there's over 50. It has over an 85% buy rating. So all of those bears that are trying to be more vocal, they're definitely muted by the bulls at this point. Shares are up 47% since the start of just this year alone. We're up about 0.8% this week and down about 2.5% from all-time highs here. But it has just been a fascinating story to watch. And overall market cap and market value, we do see fluctuate based on, of course, like price. Like Tesla has fallen substantially, but mind you, Nvidia just 4 years ago wasn't even in the top 20 largest market cap stocks. So that just goes to show the strength of this momentum, Nicole.
Yeah, I'm glad you put that perspective on there. Thank you so much for that. Jenny Horn, great to see you, markets correspondent.